In this video, I'm going to show you the top 5 fastest cars inside of ERLC, but what might surprise you is that the Bugatti I'm driving here, which is the most expensive car in the game, barely makes this list. So you definitely need to watch to the end. There is a car that will surprise you with how fast it can go, and there's many others throughout this video that have great acceleration and are great value for money. So drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy. Let's get straight into it. So yeah, might surprise some of you that the most expensive car in the game, and obviously the Bugatti, is not the fastest car in the game itself. So I've got a list of top 5, and we're going to start off with the number 5 car on this list, which isn't the Audi R8 or the Ford GT or even the McLaren as you might expect it to be. In fact, it's none of these. To find that car, we have to scroll all the way up to here, and it is actually the Chevron Amigo LZR, the 2011 one. Don't get this mixed up with the 2016 one that you got from the event. It is the 2011 Chevron Amigo LZR. Now this car costs only $58,000. However, as you can see, the acceleration on this car is 4.5 seconds, which for comparison, kind of giving it away for the video later, the Bugatti is almost 4.2 seconds. This is 4.5 seconds. The Bugatti is $1.5 million. This is $58,000. You can see why I like this car, right? Yeah, okay, maybe it doesn't look the best, and it's obviously a fictional model, not a real life model, even though it's based off of a real life car. And as we can see, the top speed on this vehicle is 133 miles per hour. Now you'll see as the video goes on how that compares to other vehicles, but to be honest, for the price, it's very good. This is probably the second best value for money car on this list, and the last one I'm going to show you is the best value for money car in the game, so make sure you watch to the end. But yeah, overall I would give this car a 7 out of 10. Amazing price, great acceleration, and a great top speed. Really good for a starter car if you're a new player or you just want a cheap but fast car. But let's move on to something a little bit better now. So we are working our way down to the prestige cars down here, and the next one is the Chevron Corvette 8, the 2023, there with the top speed under 156 miles per hour. So my car's kind of damaged, but I guess that's just a good sign. You know I use it a lot, right? Now this car does cost a whole lot more than the one we were just in. So this car is $410,000, and as you can see, the acceleration on this one is pretty fast as well. However, it's definitely not crazy fast by all means, but this does 0 to 60 in 3.96 seconds and has a top speed of 157 miles per hour, which is good statistics. However, the price, it comes in at $410,000. So comparing it to the car I just showed you, this car has about 20 miles an hour more top speed, and it has about half a second quicker 0 to 60 miles per hour. However, it is around $350,000 more than the car I just showed you. So do you think $350,000 is worth half a second and 20 more miles per hour top speed? Let me know in the comments. But overall, this car I think looks great, definitely looks better than the one I just showed you. And of course, it is faster, so it is technically speaking a better car, but is it better value for money? That's for you to decide. In my opinion, I would give this car a 6 out of 10. I think it's very good, but it's quite expensive for what it is, although it does look really nice. And for the next car on this list, we're working our way down to the bottom again, however not right down to the bottom where the Chevron Corvette was. No, this time we're going with the Bullhorn Determinator SFP Blackjack Widebody. Quite a long name, but as you can see, top speed on this one, it says 161 miles per hour, which is already faster than this car that we were just in. However, this car costs just $125,000, so for 1/4 of the price, you're technically getting a better car. So this car is $125,000, as I just said, and does 0 to 60 in 4.19 seconds, which for comparison is pretty much exactly the same as the Bugatti. So the Bugatti 1.5 million does 0 to 60 in around 4.15 seconds. This car does 0 to 60 in 4.19 seconds from what I gathered. It's like 1/10, 1/15 of the price of the Bugatti, and it's pretty much exactly the same 0 to 60. And the funny thing thing about this car is it is only 8 miles an hour slower top speed than the Bugatti. So I'm giving everything away about the Bugatti here, and it sounds like this video is just an entire video of me hating on the Bugatti. The Bugatti is a great car, but it's actually kind of bad in terms of its performance and value for money. This car only 8 miles an hour slower, yet it's like 1/15th of the price and pretty much the same 0 to 60. This car definitely gets a 9 out of 10 from me. I think it looks great as well. You can do some really nice color schemes to this car and paint designs to make it look really cool, and obviously it's a really fast and good value for money car, so definitely check this one out. 9 out of 10 from me. And here we go, it's finally time to talk about the Bugatti. Now this is not the best car in the game. There is one that is significantly faster that I'm going to show you after this. However, this car right here is the Bugatti. So this costs $1.5 million, which is ridiculously expensive. It has a top speed of 170 miles per hour and 0 to 60 in 4.16 seconds, which is very good. Don't get me wrong, however, the car we were just in did pretty much exactly that and was only 8 miles an hour slower, so I would 100% recommend you buy that car instead of this car. However, this car is more just a status thing. You say you have a Bugatti, that's really cool. And not many people own this car in the game. A lot of people own the cars that I've already shown you because a lot of people know they're great value for money. You buy the Bugatti simply as a flex, pretty much. It is a shame the Bugatti doesn't have brake lights yet, but I assume that will get added in a future update. All of the other cars we've shown in this video do have working brake lights and reverse lights, so the Bugatti is a bit behind. And to be honest, I assume this car will probably get an update soon because it's been in the game for a long time. But yeah, as much as I love the Bugatti, as much as it is one of my favorite looking cars in the game, I do have to give it like a 5 out of 10 because it's not that good. It's very expensive for pretty much exactly the same performance as the car we were just in for $125,000. And even the car we did at the start of the video for less than $60,000 is not that far off the Bugatti. If you have a tiny bit of skill, you can easily beat the Bugatti in any one of the cars I've shown in this video already. So yeah, very disappointing from the Bugatti, but it does look really cool. But okay, what is the fastest car in the game? So this might surprise you, and for that we're not actually going to have to scroll down very far. This is very insane that I'm about to say this. However, about halfway down you will see this car here. Now this is the 2020 Overland Apache SFP. Now as you can see, it does say here 207 miles per hour. The Bugatti is 169, the McLaren 149, 145 for the Audi, 131, 139, 56, 50, 21, 126. That's all of like the top 10 most expensive cars in the game. You would think they're really good. However, all the way up here, this one's just randomly 207 miles per hour. This is extremely overpowered, and this is only $92,000. Literally less than 1/15th of the Bugatti's price, and you get a car that is around 50 miles per hour faster than the Bugatti. That's insane. However, you may have noticed the one downside to this car. The acceleration is unfortunately quite slow. The 0 to 60 on this car is 8.5 seconds, which is not bad to be honest, but it's definitely not as good as any of these cars that we've shown in the video. It is the slowest 0 to 60, however it's the fastest top speed. So let's see if we can reach the top speed along the highway here. So already at 130, Bugatti's top speed is 170, so when we beat that, that'll be absolutely insane. We're not even going to have enough highway to do the absolute top speed, but as long as we get past the Bugatti, I can prove my point. There we go, we're already 10, 15, 20 miles an hour over the Bugatti top speed just by starting like halfway down the highway. And if that doesn't tell you what you need to know about this car, I don't know what does. If you can use this car right and you can use the correct roads for it and keep some speed and you don't have to spend so much time accelerating, this car is by far the most overpowered and the best car in the game. Come on, it's less than $100,000 and it's over 200 miles per hour top speed. It's insane. Here we go, 180, we got to 190 there, nearly 200 miles an hour. I'm not going to do it again because you guys get the point. This car is extremely overpowered. If you don't already own this car, you should definitely buy it just to see how fast you can actually go. I'm sure if you put a lot of time into it, in fact, we'll just do it once more. Here we go, down the hill. Let's use that as a run up. Then here we go, let's see what top speed we can get to. I want to get to 200 miles an hour and then we'll end the video here. But this car is extremely overpowered. Make sure you buy it, please. It is so useful. And let me know in the comments which of these cars is your absolute favorite, and do you own the Bugatti and do you think think it's worth it. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. But here we go. We're definitely not going to reach 200 miles an hour, I don't think. 180, 190, oh, 194. We were close. We were close. But on that note, we'll end this video here. Let me know your thoughts on all of these cars in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like, subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.